Yo, welcome back to another vlog. And here we are in our makeshift office for now. Gang's here. In this video, we're going to be travelling around, going to look at a load of sites that have just finished, going into snagging, some other sites that have started, and also you're going to be treated by that man. There'll be a lot of profanity. I'm going to apologise for that in advance, but it should be an interesting insight. The last few weeks, the big job we've been doing is revamping all of our internal systems. So things like this here, you see that right there, look at that. We've basically just been systemising like motherfuckers because we've been growing a lot as a business, and as we're growing, the more we're growing, the more bottlenecks we're hitting. So we need to just really streamline our project life cycle because we take stuff from the client coming to us initially and inquiring, all the way through going AML checks, getting them onboarded, and then finding them a project, and then we're going through the conveyancing, the construction, the project management, the lettings on the back end, and we deal with all the utilities, the mortgages, the solicitors. There's so much that we deal with in-house, and now we've got such volume. We've just been revamping our system basically, and we're going to move around some of the roles and responsibilities with staff to make sure this is managed better. Because we've been a startup business for the last year or so. We've done property for a long time, but this new vehicle where we are offering the development service to clients is only about a year or so old, and we turned over about 1.5 mil last year, which is a lot for an early business. And we need to make sure that we are keeping up with our systems, because as we scale, the more pressure gets put on our systems. So we're going to need more staff this year, going to need better systems for them to walk into. So it's just a continuous revamp. Right, so just before we head up to the properties, we're going to Curry's because they're fucking us about. I ordered white goods last week, went in there, paid cash, £1,000 to get a fridge, a washer and a dryer. And they said and promised it will be delivered Friday. It was in stock. So they said it will come Friday, last Friday. We are now Tuesday the next week, Wednesday the next week. And got the text message, all the confirmations, coming Friday, sweet, because that property's ready to let now. Just need the white goods in and it's sorted. And then they don't show up Friday. I chase them, hear nothing. Then I get another text going, good news, your appliances are due for the 11th of March, which is a month away. So we're just like, whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck's this about? Because no one can live in that property until those things are in there. So you could delay us a month. That could be a month's worth of rent. That's £2,700 we can miss out on. So we're going to go in there and kick off a little bit and go, look, hang on, what the fuck's happening with our white goods that we paid £1,000 for last week and agreed a delivery slot? The reason I'm telling you this is just another little hiccup. There's so many of these things that happen in property development and in construction, especially when you do what we do and you've got the whole life cycle. There's conveyancing, there's your white goods, your furniture, all the different subcontractors you need, your certifications, your materials to site. So many nuances that you have to control. So we're going into Curry's, we're going to kick off, we're going to get our white goods tomorrow. Okay. Hello. Last week I came in and ordered, you saw me. Remember you sorted the TV out for me? Oh yeah. And I ordered those white goods, fridge, washer, lovely stuff. So nice and quick, straight in. They're calling them now and they're going to try to sort it. So these guys obviously deal with all the procurement here, but then the actual delivery department's a separate bit in their warehouse. And they both, literally they just went, yeah, they're really shit, so we'll call them now, sort it out. So we should be able to get it delivered in a couple of days' time. Right, and we're done. Literally took about 5 minutes and they're coming tomorrow. So I don't know why they would book it in as an automatic order for a month later, mental. And we've bought a micro SD card because our drones arrived. So now we're gonna be getting drone shots. Right. Here we are, 6-bed HMO, just finished, looking lovely on the front. So basically he's going to check on some snags. With this site, what we did do is we had different kind of system managing the site with a program where we had a notice board on the wall with all of our regs plans that we'd done for it and progress reports and updates and things like that. I actually showed this in a vlog a while ago, I don't know which vlog it was. All the existing and proposed plans. These are commentary for like trades coming in and out, leaving stuff in certain areas. And that made a difference on this site. This was on time, on budget, no problems, no stresses. The snags are delaying us a little bit, we're probably a week behind on the snags, but that's fine because it's already being let and marketed and these rooms will go well quick. So to the client, there won't be a delay, but to us internally, there is a delay. So, right, so there's a lot of knocking around in this property to get it to where it is now, but it looks bloody brilliant. So here's a front bedroom, got up and down lights, got a bathroom, nice big 9x900 shower tray in there, toilet, sink, thingy. In the new spec, we're gonna be having black towel rads, black accents, all our taps, trims, shower screens, shower heads. It's all going to be black, like these little black features, and then obviously the towel rad as well. And then we're probably going to start doing some more interesting tiling. We're going to play around with that and see, because although tiling does make something visually look better, there's a maintenance on tiling and a cost of installing tiling. So easy with the boarding, because have a look at this as well. See stuff like this, we shower board, it looks like a tile, but we shower board down and then we shower board and box in our wastes. But we box that in like that so that we can always access the drainage if there's ever an issue. We basically just pop that off and then get in there, see what's happening. We'll do that with our soils, do it with all our waste runs from the showers and the sinks. So maintenance is a lot easier, and we've got our isolation valves in every single one, which means, see there? Got our hot and colds, and we can turn them off. So if there's ever a problem with this shower, we can isolate this shower and not have to turn off the water supply for the whole building. All those things, we've always prioritised maintenance, but now it's about upgrading the spec, but without trying to incur too much more cost. Let's have a look at the kitchen. Double sink, oven, hob. Oh yeah, the oven was broke. Howden's screwed us up. Howden's been shit recently for us. So this was an open plan kitchen diner. Put this stud in, then we get this bedroom. And then their ensuite, we stuck a lintel in here. This is the old mason, this is the spinal wall for the building. Put a lintel in. The doorway comes through here to what was the front room. So we've got 2 back-to-back ensuites in that front room to make way for this good-sized bedroom here. And it works. In you go. Out you go. There's that box in again. So this, we can just pop that off. Then sure, we've got to seal it back on afterwards, but it's much cheaper than having to dig up your floors if you bury the stuff. Upstairs. So up here, we did a lot of knocking about in here to get this right. And we've done the same thing really up here. Copy and paste as the downstairs one. So we dropped 2 ensuites into this bedroom. You still get a good sized bedroom. And they've got a built-in cupboard. So we kept this from the old property. It was running the whole way around the breast, but we took it off and then just kept it there because why not? But like these will let so quick. But again, design-wise, there's things I just want to change, want to make these better. But these were these drawings were done months ago. So the new ones will be very different. And through here. So the corridor was there, but we ate over the stairs and turned the stairs earlier so we could gain extra space out of this communal area to fit an ensuite into this one. So it's quite a nice bedroom actually, big window, a lot of daylight. There's some failed glass here that we had to replace. And then they get their ensuite sort of buried in here. Desk, wardrobe, and then same in here again. Bit tighter on the width, but this was the old bathroom. And then their bathrooms in here now. All works nicely. Ooh. Upstairs. So we got a nice sized bedroom in here. Good bit of daylight. And then this was a small little toilet. We pushed it out to get a bathroom out of it. Guys have done well with this. This is good. Toilet works with the head height, you know. It's a good room this will go quick. Probably get about 650 for this room. And then this, we left as a spare sort of communal room. Over time, I think it will adapt and find its own usage, but we just left it as a spare space. We could have given it to this bedroom, but it helps add square meterage to our communal requirements. We might stick a sofa in there and just, you know, have it as a little seating area, but will it ever get used? Probably not. It'll probably end up becoming this guy's little lounge. So, that's this property. Now we're gonna go just over the road to another one that's in the same situation, and we've already got 3 tenants for that one. Let's go. Right, now we're at this one, which is a 6-bed HMO that is now completed at the same time as the other one. We just come to check on a few bits and bobs, really. As you see, same sort of finish. So we've already let 3 of these rooms. They were just telling me in the office a minute ago, and it's literally only just PC'd, so it's not bad. But yeah, same spec, same thing. This is what we came to check on, what we're doing with this communal area, because we've still got the bake room tables and chairs in it, but I want to get a sofa in here. Need to get a TV somewhere as well. This is the kitchen. So we've kept the existing kitchen on this one, because the client wanted to save money. If you want to save money, this is what you get. I'd much prefer to have ripped this out and done a nice new kitchen, but there you go. And then we built this as a new extension, so this was the end of the building, and then we built all this so we could get another bedroom in with an ensuite. It's a good size ensuite as well, to be honest. We could have made this pokey to save space, but I think it is a 1100 shower tray. So we'll probably get maybe 550 for this room, something like that. Then we'll want to look, actually let's look at the extension on the outside. Then K-Road finish, new fascias, everything else. There you go, massive property. You can see how big it is. As far as these terrace houses go, so 6 really good rooms. Worked out well. Things like this though, you want to paint up this wall. This looks a bit shit. And then here have that corrugated sheet, so you've got a nice bit of shelter out here. Just make the yard a bit more usable. I'm very critical of our product. It bugs me, everything bugs me. Just loads of little bits and bobs. That's why we just want to keep making it better, improve it. Until such point, I'll just be like, it's great now, sweet. Let's go to another active site we've got just down the road. There's an 8-bed HMO. Cool, now we're here at this beauty, 2 flats. We've got 5-bed HMO above in the upper flat, 3-bed HMO down here, kept them different, self-contained. And all in all, it's an 8-bed HMO. Let's look at the ground floor first. Nice, we actually had, when we started this project, here's a fun fact for you to see the kind of stuff we have to deal with in construction. We had 4 new lads start. They were an existing gang. We brought them in to do this one. And then they did really well on the first stages, stripping it out, getting the first fix pulled in. And then 1 week, they just didn't show up. We were like, hello, where you gone? Where you gone? They just disappeared and went to get another job, didn't tell us anything. We had to bring lads off our own site to come here, focus on this one, and then bring in more lads behind to fluff up our other site. But it just means that you end up left with prelims that are running, you know, your overheads of the business are running, and lads have just left. So construction can be a very moving beast. That's why building up gangs, building up that rapport, building up your lads and trust over time is so important. But yeah, this will be a similar situation to one we just came from. Got a nice bedroom here, ensuite, and then back-to-back off-suite behind. We pulled out a breast in this one as well to give us that clean run here, because if we left that breast in, we could have worked the kitchen around it, but it'd just be a bit shit. We're doing this, we get a nice clean run, which is decent, and pulled that out the whole way through. So up here, but we've taken out more of this masonry wall, stuck in a bigger lintel to get access to this bathroom this way, rather than the other way, which was the original plan. So a bit of dynamism on site, you know. And this is a very good area as well. Like, we'll let these super quick. I mean, we've got like 8 HMOs, I think it is, just within this like sort of half-a-mile radius. Some of them fully let already, some of them like this, halfway through construction, some of them going through planning, and some of them just handing over now, like the ones you've just seen. So it's decent. So we operate all over the northeast, for those that don't know. And we've got pockets like this, like we've got a load in this area, a load in like Gateshead, another area, a load in Newcastle, Wallsend, a load in Darlington. Now we're doing stuff in Stockton. So we just make sure we've always got pies working in different areas, and we're getting a lot of data, a lot of feedback on acquisition costs, on, you know, good trades in the area, on our letting values and our GDVs on the back ends. And we're getting so much data from all these areas, which is great when it comes to appraising and moving on new sites, because we've got better expectations of what we'll achieve. Here we are, big building we've got. We've had it for ages. It took ages to go through planning. It was a fairly contentious scheme. It's going to be a very high yielding asset once it's done. We've got 16 HMOs in there, so it's 2 8-bed self-contained units, and then 6 apartments on the other end. We had a load of vandals fucking come here and smash the windows up, thanks to the council for taking so long with the planning. When you just leave a site derelict, eventually kids just start smashing it up. So I had to board up all the windows, do more for site security, and now we've had a delay because we've had to do a stopping up application. I'll explain why. This area here, the west end of the property, so literally draw a line there, come along here, and then over to here, is actually within our title. But highways have adopted this land over time to just be a part of the highway's public footpath. But it's actually within our legal title. However, because for many years it's been a part of the highways land, we have to do what's called a stopping up application, where we claim the land back. And then now we have to put up a public notice for all the people around here in case there's any objections to us claiming this land back. Obviously there's not going to be, because who cares about this little piece of land? But there's some cases where the land may be precious in some way, or critical as a through path to a park or something. So you have to put up a public notice for 28 days and then prove that you've done that, send it back to them, sign the letter, and then after 28 days, if no one's objected and no one's commented and there's nothing to discuss, then we can take the signs down, and it progresses to the next stage where they issue the notice and we get all the land back and it's all sorted, and we can start cracking on with the build. The rain is definitely going to rip these off, but it's pretty good sticky tape, so should be all right. Right, 2 this side, we'll do 2 the other side. So you can't miss them, you know, and they can't say to us, you didn't make them visible enough. Fuck off. We've literally just got in the car and there's 2 ladies straight on it. I didn't think this would work at all, but fuck, let's hope they don't object, eh? Here we are, St Mary's. So 6-bed this will be. Let's see how the lads are getting on with the progress. Hello, good sir. Nice, nice. So we've got all our walls up, first fix leckies going in. We've got first fix plumbing going in, Ray, as well, is it?
Not yet, it will be. I'm still waiting.
Not yet.
Coming from Screwfix.
Sweet.
We ordered it 3 or 4 days ago and it still hasn't come in, so.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. So first fix lecky, studs, and stairs are here. We're just waiting on a few bits to confirm before we start fitting all that stuff. It's coming along nicely, starting to in-see the loft. We'll look around. Kitchen we're going to try and retain. But yeah, it's in pretty good nick this, so we're just going to extend this kitchen and keep most of it. Cool, so up here. It's a good size this. It's a banging size bedroom. And you can see chasing out all the cables and stuff for our new, so our bed placement will be there with our bedsides, and then see the lamps that are going to go there. So before, we've tried to work with existing layouts of the plug sockets, and then we might just bang in a light to try and preserve the walls because they're in good nick. But now we're like, scrap that. If it's better to just do the best thing, spend more money, but you'll get a much better product for it. So we'll stick in a big long dado rail there with then like a tongue and groove paneling, and then the bed against it with a headboard. 2 up and down lights there, bedside plug sockets. It will look bloody lovely. And then en suite here, I think vertical rad's going here. And then this is where the bar's gonna go, so like a kitchen area, basically. I think this one's getting an integrated fridge freezer in it. And then the drawers, and then the space for the desk. And then wardrobe will go there, I think. And then TV on the wall here. So when you're sat in bed, TV fixed on the wall. So we're really increasing the spec. There's more we're doing to these properties now, which should command more rent and be better on our end vows because we're getting more rent for them. So I'm quite excited about this, and I'm excited to show you guys what this new product ends up looking like. But I'll give you a bit of an idea. The socket placements help sort of show what it's going to look like. There's a couple of things I want to look at though, things like this. That there is a bedside plug socket. However, the bedside is probably going to come to about that height. So really, these need to be another 150mm above that. We need to make sure we're getting all this stuff right. Anyway, this is St Mary's 6-bed HMO, the first of the new product. We'll show you what it looks like at the end. Follow these vlogs and you'll be able to see the continuous progress on these sites and watch how the product is evolving over time. I'm very excited about it.
Welcome to this week of Angus Weekly. Just currently going through the designs. This is our young budding architect's practice in-house. So we've got Sean here, we're just going to go through the floor plans, proposed plans and existing of a current property. Make sure everything works from a construction standpoint, as well as setting out drawings for any new wall positions. All measurements of new walls will be on the drawings, so like I said, the lads doing the first fix drywall, and then it makes it easy on site. And it, in theory, requires less amount of time. So you just never fucking know, do you? Oh, this is where we're going to drag the long extension out back in it, right?
Yeah, long extension out back.
No, it's a nice property, this one. Here we go then, kiddo. Come on, where we starting from? Bottom up. So we've got the existing here. What I need to ascertain from a construction standpoint is the difference from these to the proposed. Are any structural walls moving? And hence this fine chap here. And then we're going to go through it now. Then we'll finalise the proposed plans, like I said previously. These lads will go and fluff out the regs plans after that, once I know everything's how it should be. Oh, we're going to have to move that fucking shit pipe, aren't we?
Did you get that?
So what we need to do, because the shit pipe's here, because this is a bathroom up here, but because we're going to extend this here, and now this is going to be a bedroom, so this is going to be made redundant. But what we need, because we do the giraffe system now, we can find the chamber or lack of one in the back garden, but we know this drainage run's going to be coming through here somewhere. What I'm doing now is I'm going to look for that, so whether we need to allow for in our pricing to install a new chamber and tee the existing clear drainage, which is going to go in the back alley.
And it's the end of the day. Here we are with Steve. Steve's fucking off on holiday next week. He's going to leave us all in the lurch. No, he's up and moving his whole family from Spain to come live in Darlington. We told him he's mental, but he wants to be here with us.
It's always been a dream.
We've now managed to implement our new board process over there into our project management system, which you can see here. We use Monday.com for our task management. So we've got a bit more of a clean layout there to just manage that project life cycle. We need to do a bit more programming on it so that we can assign that project management timeline for all of our jobs into each designated project folder. And then it makes life a lot easier for Mum to then be able to hold each person accountable. And then that's one big step up from where we are. Rather than all of us being like responsible for updating the sheet, then one person is and everyone just has their assigned jobs. So that's working out well. But for now, thank you for watching this video. Have a nice weekend. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, leave a comment, like the video. And if you're an investor and you're interested to use our services, we are a development service, start to finish. We help find the asset. We manage all the construction in-house with our own teams. We do the lettings and management on the back end. We project manage the whole thing. It's a hands-off approach. The reason we designed this service is because we built out our own portfolio, and high net worth individuals who were either friends of the family or people who found us through social media asked us, can you do that for me? I've got no time. And I've got no expertise, but I do have the money and I need to put it somewhere because I'm only getting 5% in a savings account. So they basically give us the money, not to us, but they buy projects, they fund all the works, do everything. We don't own the asset, you own the asset, and on the back end, you own the asset in perpetuity, you have the income, the equity, and we take a fee for the service. So if you're an investor, then we do offer that service. We are also releasing a course on how to do HMOs. We have spent a lot of effort and time on this course to try and get it ready, just so it is a full start to finish how to do HMOs. That will be out soon, and we will be following that up with an academy program, but time is of the essence and we're busy people. So just stay tuned on the channel, subscribe, do your thing, shalala bing. I've got an 11-a-side football game this Sunday. Let's go.